Hello, Patreon friends. Great to meet you here. So you can see in my banner that I am naming that your life is the great adventure. And I don't know if you're like me, I get excited with adventure, with some new kind of travel or with some special thing I'm going to devote all my attention to. There's something about it that stokes an inner joy within me to step forward on this adventure of experiencing it or doing it. And I would imagine, like me, that our own lives don't always feel like that. That the quality of adventure that we might call the excitement of the unknown, the joy, the exuberance, the pouring ourselves into things, that we don't always feel that way about our lives being an adventure. Now, when I think about it, I think about the adventures that I've been on that are really much longer. For instance, a few years back, I walked the Camino. And by and large, I was on the high of the experience. It was just exhilarating to be walking that far and to know I'm going to walk all the way to the end of the Camino, 750 miles. But along the way, I had moments where the unknown did not feel great. I couldn't find a place I was staying after walking 15 miles, and I broke down in tears. And there were a few other instances that it didn't feel great. But it was still an adventure, wasn't it? It was still an adventure. And all in all, completing the adventure, like giving birth to someone or something in our lives, there's a looking back like, wow, this has happened. I've done it. So this channel is about that. This channel is about exploring our lives as an adventure of discovery. I could call it self-discovery, but if I'm calling it that, I would mean so in the big way, the capital S self, that it's a discovery of the essential source of our very being and of all things. And what's going to happen during our time together, if you join the paid level, is we have monthly meetings where we gather really from all over the world, largely the US right now, but it's open to anyone in any time zone, where we gather to share our wisdom, where we unearth the adventure part of our lives that is teaching us something or letting us learn how to be with something. It runs the whole spectrum. There will also be fun experiences like meditation immersions. We have 3 immersions a year. 2 of them will be really long, every day, 4-week period, coming close to the holiday we call Christmas, and Hanukkah's included in that, and all the other holidays of that time of the year, and a 6-week one that happens in the spring. And then the 3rd immersion is actually a really intriguing mystic themed dive that's different topically every year and happens for 2 weeks in the summer. You can attend them live, or you can enjoy the recordings, which will be like this and will be edited in a very simple but hopefully high quality way. So as I bring this welcome video to a close, I want to read one of my poems. And just so you know, you can join the free level and receive a weekly inspirational video. I'm calling them Mystic Moments. You'll see I'll be playing with that phrase, mystic moment, mystic meeting, mystic immersion, and we'll even explore what that even means. So here is one of my poems from one of my books. I knew you as I danced wildly in the woods. You were consuming me. You revealed yourself, all-consuming fire. And the eyes that marveled at the elegance of the night, with all its trees and blades of grass reflecting the moon, were yours. I was basking in the divine gaze within me, loving its creation. I wrote that poem, I don't know, maybe about 5 years ago, but it comes from an experience I had back in 1989, which for me gives a certain evidence that the timeless part of our being is always a source of inspiration for us. And what would it be like if we discovered at every moment we can live from what we might call a divine gaze within ourselves, loving its creation, that we could actually live from that place within the joys and the sadnesses, within the hopes and the despairs. What would that be like? So I hope you enjoyed this short video, and I hope you'll join me either for the free weekly videos or for the paid tier that's only $11.11 a month, and look at all that you will receive. No matter whether you do or not, I know that we connect in the field. Blessings, my friends.